What's going on, lads and lasses? Welcome back to 100% Marks. And of course, we are now out of the League Cup, so that does give away a chance to concentrate on the league. I've got to say though, I'm quite disappointed that we couldn't make it past Burnley in the second round of the League Cup to progress through into the third round and see where we could go from there. I went to the match, as you know, and I was there with my family, and I've got to say, Newcastle just didn't really put up a good showing. Burnley didn't put up a good showing neither. Both teams were pretty lackluster. We did have chances. They had chances as well, but it ended up dragging through into the dreaded penalty shootout, which of course ended with Burnley coming away 4-3 winners in the penalty shootout. It did look at one point like Newcastle were going to make it through that penalty shootout, but of course, it all ended up in misery when, of course, Miguel Almiron's penalty was saved. And of course, if you haven't seen it yet, then you can go and watch that back on the previous video. I'll put the link up on the card above. But we'll move on to this game against Southampton back at St James's Park again. Premier League match this time, and of course, it's a special Premier League match as well. Not only for the fact that, of course, this is two of Alan Shearer's former clubs, of course, us being his hometown club and Southampton being a former team that he played for before moving back to Tyneside. But it's also the 500th Premier League home game to be played at St James's Park. Now, of course, we are bidding for our 246th victory, and hoping to avoid, of course, a 123rd draw against the Saints or 133rd loss against the Saints. Now, the last time that Newcastle were pointless after the opening 3 league games was the 99-2000 season. Of course, we did it in the 17-18 season as well, but that was with a League Cup defeat. This is just purely by Premier League defeats. And if you're looking for a team to beat though, then the Saints are definitely the ones to beat from a black and white perspective. You've got to look at the fact that having lost each of their last 4 visits to Tyneside, so we've got 4 wins in a row over them over the past 4 seasons. And of course, taking maximum points just once in 16 attempts at St James's Park as well. Following on defeats by West Ham and Aston Villa, the League Cup reverse, of course, against Burnley, which is now a loss. Leaves Steve Bruce's side on the verge of starting a season with 4 competitive losses, something that no Newcastle side has achieved since 1934-35 season, so quite a while ago. Steve Bruce, he never surprises you. He's always breaking the records, but it's always the wrong records that he is breaking. That is just Steve Bruce in a whole. He's just absolutely tactically inept as a manager, and he should be gone from the club, as I did say on the previous video as well. The referee for the game will be Paul Tinney. Now, he's the Lancastrian-based official. He took charge of 3 Newcastle games last season. Of course, a 0-0 home draw with Liverpool, a 3-1 defeat at Manchester United, and of course a 1-1 home draw with Aston Villa. On VAR, it's going to be Mike Dean this time around, which, as we all know, Mike Dean likes to be part of the show. Hopefully, if he is part of the show, then it's for the right reasons and not like the previous 2 league games that we've had this season, where, of course, West Ham got a penalty decision in their favour and Aston Villa got a penalty decision in their favour. Let's hope that the referee and VAR can keep their eyes away from the penalty area for Newcastle United's penalty area, and given, of course, Southampton a penalty. We do not want to see another penalty given to the opposition team this season so early. With we're already having 2 against us so far. We want to see, the team going in there, putting in a good showing, We want to see some good attacking mentality from Steve Bruce. We have seen a 5 at the back quite a bit. We need to be more attacking. We need to be playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. We need to be getting the strength out of the team the best we can. We need to be playing the likes of Isaac Hayden, Joe Willock, Maxi, Wilson, Miggy. Try and get Sean Longstaff in there if we can. Let's have Jamal Lascelles, Fabian Shaw in the defence as well. Let's get the strength in the team, put out a really strong lineup. Let's not be weak about it, and let's not sit back on the defence. And of course, this match is another big match for another reason as well, which I failed to mention just earlier. Also, the fact that Adam Armstrong is now a Southampton player, of course, which is quite surprising because if you look at it, Adam Armstrong has done the Alan Shearer history, but in the other way around, going from Newcastle to Blackburn to Southampton. Hopefully he will one day come back to Tyneside and be playing in the black and white and wear the Newcastle number 9. But of course, until that time does come, he is playing in the red and white of Southampton. And of course, he scored on his opening game as well for Southampton. Hopefully, we can keep him calm, keep him quiet in this match, and hopefully we can come away from the game without Adam Armstrong scoring against Webber. I just cannot see, that happening. He will probably get a goal against it at some point, or have a chance to get a goal against it at some point in the game. But it's going to be interesting to watch, and hopefully, we can come away with the first victory or the first points of the season, even if it is, a draw. Then I would take that because at least it's points on the board, and we wouldn't be pointless like we are at the moment. Let us know your thoughts anyway down in the comments below. As always, remember, like, share, subscribe to the channel as well, and I'll see you all next time. You'll be watching 100% Mags. However, lads.